Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a new review on a new flanker of the Chloe Nomade line. This is Nuit d'Egypte that was released actually quite a while ago, but unfortunately it was not available in Italy until a few weeks ago. So if you want to know all about this new flanker, how does it smell, would I recommend it, how does it compare to other fragrances or even other fragrances from the same brand, please keep on watching. But before we start, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura, and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. So if you are a fragrance lover, then please consider subscribing and also hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload any new video. Also follow me on Instagram, where I post some exclusive content that I don't do here on YouTube. And without further ado, let's start. Nuit d'Egypte is an homage to the birthplace of the founder of Chloe. And it is also an homage to what is considered the first fragrance, the first creation of the perfume world, which is Kifi, I don't know how to pronounce it, which came from Egypt. And of course, due to my Egyptian roots, when I heard about this release, I couldn't wait to this fragrance to be finally released, and I actually blind bought it because I was also excited by the notes. It looked just right up my alley. Now let's start by saying that this has nothing to do with the Chloe Nomade line. Yet again, another fragrance from this line that is not really a reinterpretation or a flanker. It should be actually a new release, a new fragrance, because it has nothing to do with the original one. Now, if you go on Fragrantica, you will see that a lot of people see a resemblance between this one and the original. No, let me say the Intense and the Eau de Parfum version from Chloe. I see kind of, if you are really looking for it, a resemblance between the two. But let me start by saying this is a totally new fragrance, in my opinion. And you will notice it just by reading the notes. So you have at the top ginger, cinnamon, and myrrh. You have in the mid orange blossom, broom, and Kifi or Kifi. And in the base you have vanilla, opoponax, and cypriol. So I don't know. Where is the resemblance even when it comes to the notes? It's not a sheep even. This is an amber floral fragrance. And also it has nothing to do with the two new flankers that came out in the recent years. So the Nomade Natural line, that was quite a tropical fragrance. This is an ambery fragrance, an ambery floral fragrance. And I have to say, they did a great job. Now, when you first spray this fragrance, you will immediately smell the orange blossom, some myrrh, and something, strange. Not meaning it in a bad word, but just something that you are not familiar with, a smell that you don't know. I guess it's the Kifi. You get also the ginger, which makes it a little bit bright, zingy, just in the start. But this will totally change on your skin. Now I have it in the dry down on my skin. And in the dry down, this is an ambery orange blossom fragrance. The orange blossom is quite predominant here. And even if you're like me and you don't like orange blossom, don't worry. It's kind of a dark and mysterious orange blossom in a way. I mostly get orange blossom, myrrh, and some vanilla, and I absolutely love what I'm smelling. This should have been released in the winter. I think it was actually released, it was the end of the winter. So I don't understand the timing of the release, but anyway, this is for me a beautiful autumn and winter fragrance. It's ambery, it's dark, it's mysterious, and I don't know if I'm influenced by the name or is it really resembling Egypt? But yeah, it has this vibe, this feeling of standing in front of these majestic statues and temples. And you feel the time and you just stand in awe. I don't know, again, if I'm influenced by the name, but I feel like they did a great job with the interpretation of Egypt, of specifically ancient Egypt in this fragrance. It gives me just this vibe. It's not incensey, so I would have imagined something a little bit incensey. It's not, but still it gives me the same effect, which is outstanding in my opinion. Now, the Kaifi note, as far as I could understand, is an animalic note. And I have to say this, it has a slightly animalic touch. It's not overwhelming, it's not too much, but it's there. I guess it's from the accord of Kifi or Kaifi, but I feel like you have to do that if you are interpreting a note that is by definition animalic. So it has this slight touch. So this is why I am saying this is maybe not for everybody. And it's definitely nothing related to the previous Chloe's. The original Chloe was this amazing modern sheep. The two natural ones are totally tropical, dense, you know, almost beachy-like fragrances. And I guess you could relate these fragrances if you think about the name, Nomade. So someone who is, you know, traveling the world somehow. I guess you can relate all of them together somehow. But yeah, this is a total new fragrance and a great addition to the Chloe house. They never released something similar to this. And it's so unique that I can't even compare it to any other fragrance that I've ever smelled. So bravo Chloe for releasing such a unique and outstanding fragrance. When it comes to performance, I have some issues. It's not a bad fragrance, but when you read these notes, you know, these kind of notes usually are indicating a very long-lasting, strong projecting fragrances. And this one is more on the moderate side. So it's not a bad performing fragrance at all. It has moderate longevity and sillage, which for me is more than fine, because if this one was a little bit too strong, it will be too animalic and too overwhelming for me personally. So I feel like they did a great job in maintaining the right dosage of projection with these notes, if that makes any sense. And these were my thoughts on the new chloenomadenuitd'egypte. I have actually a buying guide on the Nomade line. You will find it in the description down below, as well as a review of all the individual fragrances. Please tell me in the comments down below, did you try this fragrance? What do you think about it? And how does it compare to the original Chloe in your opinion? Because I just can't seem to see the connection, or like how this can smell like the original one, like people say in Fragrantica. I don't know. So tell me in the comments down below. I hope you liked this video and you found it helpful. And if you did, please give it a thumb up and consider subscribing to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload any new video. I have exciting new videos coming very soon on all the new releases, so don't forget to hit that bell. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time. Ciao.